for watching. You know, yesterday, word came out that Beyonce has this song called Bow Down, and apparently it's got a lot of people up in arms because she says bow down bitches and all that stuff like that. But people saying that her reputation as someone who is about female empowerment, things like that, is basically is toast. She messed it all up, and a lot of mothers, I was reading some blogs, are upset because, you know, what kind of example is she setting? Well, here's a question. What kind of example are you setting? Really? I mean, why isn't your daughter, like, worshiping you? Why isn't she, like, seeing you as a role model? Why she got to see Beyonce as a role model? Beyonce's a human being who's having a great life and, you know, good for her, you know? But what about you and your relationship with your daughter? Are you, like, okay with your daughter seeing all kinds of stuff on TV, your young girl? And by young, I mean, like, you know, a lot of parents, like, always say, like, with my kid, I keep it real because the world ain't good. But you know what? Not every child is ready to keep it real. Everybody's different. Some children mature faster than others. Just because your sister's daughter is 10 and understands the birds and the bees doesn't mean yours does. And doesn't mean she's supposed to. You know, everybody goes at their own speed. This is why you need to be the role model to your child. Same thing with men and their sons. Same thing with men and their daughters. You know, I had a great discussion last night with Olivia and Maria about, you know, life and what's expected of them and what they should look for. You know, I told them flat out, I set the bar high. I chose to live my life the way I live it now, not only because I felt like it was the right thing to do, but because I wanted them to see what real love is regarding, you know, a relationship. I tell my kids all the time how crazy I am about their mother and how much I love her and she's everything to me. But my point of what I was saying about Beyonce is, man, it's a song. It's a song. She cusses in a song. What? Because it's a song. You're gonna let her song where she says bitches bow down, you're gonna let that dictate, you know, to your daughter with the message it sends? Then if you don't like it, don't let her hear it. You're in charge, aren't you? Oh, she's gonna hear it somewhere. Yeah, but she ain't gonna hear it around you. And when it comes on around you, when you shut it down, you're sending a message that I don't approve. Kids know the difference between peer approval and parent approval. They know that. I mean, to me, it's like, be the role model you're supposed to be to your kids. You know, or you're letting your kids get on the computer and do what they want while you sit back and watch, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Please tell me you don't let your children watch that show with you. Please. Please. Because that's not how we act. And I'm not just picking on Real Housewives of whatever city they're doing. People don't act that way. Mob wives, Love and Hip Hop New York. Nobody sits in a restaurant and just starts yelling at each other. Who does that? In a civilized world, we don't do that, but we're sending the message that, yeah, if you're mad at somebody and you in public, so what? You got beef, keep it real. Shut up. That's not how it works. That's not how civilized, mature people work. They're getting paid. You're not, to act a fool. My point is this. Don't worry about what Beyonce's doing in regards to whatever song she puts out. That's on her. You know, she'll explain that to Blue Ivy when she's ready. And you explain it to your daughter now because you're mad. And you should have a discussion with your daughter about that. It's a great time to bond with your daughter and have a discussion about how, you know, famous people you don't really necessarily need to look up to because it's not reality. It's not, you know, I'm not saying you can't be famous, but you can't be famous right now. Work towards a goal. That's what you want, but you've got to talk to your kids. You just can't say Beyonce's being a bad role model. She ain't a role model. She's not a role model. You're a role model. Be the role model you're supposed to be. That's what I want to tell you. All right? Hey, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Share this if you want to. I'd appreciate it. But again, thanks for watching from the whip.